Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your girl, Miss Terrell. Thank you for stopping by Esteemed Queen Mentality. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you like what you're hearing and listening to. Same thing. And always, if you have a topic, there's information on my About page about how you can let me know. So, Tea Talk today, very interesting. It comes a point in time where when we meet people and we want them in our lives, we have to think about what category we put them in. Now, I'm going off the porch and I'm going beyond boy and girl. I'm going beyond male or female. I'm going beyond man or woman. I'm talking about there's two categories that you keep people in order for you to keep them in your life. It's just as if like there's a group for positive people and negative people. Well, there's a group for people that are good people, and then there's a group of people that could be good partners for you. So when I say good people, I mean genuine hearted. You know, for instance, we're in the midst of this pandemic, right? Someone that's a good person will make sure, like, for instance, let me put it to you like this. This pandemic happened, right? I think it was like the 13th or the 14th around March. That's when my employer had gained knowledge of what my job was going to do moving forth to pretty much be ahead of what's going on. Okay. And I had a friend that is a good person that continued to work through all of this, being an essential business. So with that being said, they were thoughtful enough to say, hey, does your pet child need anything? Because, you know, we're a package deal. And, you know, is there anything that you need? You know, did you get everything that was on your list, so on and so forth? Because folks know, like, when they started shutting shit down and they start putting curfews and everything on stuff, I don't know about nobody else, but I make sure I pay attention and follow instructions because that's how you live long. So when they were like, oh, well, you know, 5 o'clock, you know, that's it. That is it. Cinco en punto. You know, that's it. You asses better be home. I was sure I was home 4 or 5 hours before the curfew even kicked in. You don't have to tell me twice. My feet are moving. Ass and elbows. I'm gone. So they were nice enough to say, hey, like, look, do you need anything? So on and so forth. Because they know I will take care of my pet child first in a heartbeat. So they asked me if I need anything, my pet children need anything. It was the kindness and the thoughtfulness of that makes them, perceives them to be good people, because, you know, you don't get that a lot with folks. A lot of people have their own intentions, their own plans, their own schemes. So unless you want to lie down and learn how to slither and shed skin, that's the only time that those folks are around. You know what I'm saying? When the negativity comes. But a person that has good spirits, that have a good heart, yeah, they will have times where they will be selfless. They will ask you about anything that you need or what's on your mind, what's bothering you, anything that gives a notion that your vibrations and your energy is off. They're going to ask you. They're not going to be willing to let anything demean and devalue your energy and who you are. They're not willing to let something take over you to a point where you feel like you have no control and you dethrone yourself. That's what a good person does. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will be willing, if you want to translate it to street talk, they'll take a bullet for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, a good person. A good person will make sure that you're not messing up. They'll make sure that, look, they're cool with you having dreams or obstacles that come in the way and them being there to help you solve them. But they have a no bullshit tolerance when it comes to you wanting to sit out here and live life like it's golden and live life, you know, live your best life, and on them other tacky ass hashtags we use, including me, to be able to get people and impressions off of folks that we got it together. You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at those type of things. Like a person that is good spirited, or a person that's good to you or genuine, you can really just tell. Like life is full of corruption and things that we couldn't even imagine. Like if we all were to go to heaven, will we really see shit like this? Lord, the world is ghetto, is all get out. You know what I'm saying? Like, will we see the same? No, I don't think we would. I think honestly right now we are living on hell. We're living in hell. And so when we go to the upper room, I'm really interested in what it's like. I'm not saying I'm trying to go today or tomorrow, but I'm just saying, I wonder what it's like. Because it can't be like this. It cannot be like this, where you have to fight yourself, day in and day out on getting to know people and allowing people to come in to get to know you, because it's so hard for you to be able to like discern a good person from a bad person. But again, like I said, a person that has good spirits and that's good for you, they will not allow you to think or walk in a magnitude where it's going to dethrone you. They're not willing to watch you go from being a king to talking as if like you're some prince. No, it's the other way around. You elevate. So that way, when it's time for you to take your seat, you already know the obstacles that come. You already forethought how you're going to take care of them. And everything's easy peasy. Like you follow everything that you needed to within the guidelines of what you had to learn. And you kept all of your lessons learned. So that's what allows you to grow, to feel like you can have everything that you want, because you can hold it down and you can maintain it. You know what I'm saying? I think we about to get a rainstorm. I'm so excited. Anyway, and then you get to that next group of folks that are good partners. Now, I'm not like a lot of different like other videos that I watch where they're like, there are some relationship coaches out there that will really tell you some things about knowing that person. Look, I've been married before and clearly they're not around. So I'm not going to tell you what it is that you should look for to know if that person will be a good partner. I'm just going to say that if you haven't had it before, you'll know it when it comes across. Like, you'll probably know the feeling emotionally, vibe-wise. I've been talking about vibes and energy since I started this channel. So you understand that those, like, your vibes and your energy, their qualifications. Like, if I get to know you over coffee and tea, so on and so forth, and the energy is still off 2-3 weeks later, I'm not I'm not about to waste my Starbucks points for this shit. No. This is not worth tea. This is worth tap water. We're not about to do this. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. No love lost. My energy just doesn't flow with yours. I hope that you accept to understand. I don't give a fuck about you respecting it, but you're going to accept how I understand, and I'm going to move on. So when it comes down to a good partner, man, you'll just know. You'll know because guess what? You went through all these trials and tribulations of all these fuck girls, these fuck boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been through what you've been through. I can't tell you what they look like. I think that's the biggest way to fraud somebody on YouTube or like on any level, is when you be like, oh, but they're dressed like this and they look like that and their skin is, stop, relax. Everybody got ebonics. Everyone has their own lane, their own life. You got to understand, before we all were birthed, it was already a plan set in motion. So it's just up to you to get to your finish line. And when you get to your finish line, you'll again, I honestly feel like you will feel it. You will feel when you come into that aura of a good person. Everything will click because of what you've been through. The list that you make as your pre-qualifications will allow you to be able to see if this person is on what side of the equilibrium for you. You know what I'm saying? It's 50-50 and 100, but how you adjust that 50-50? Woo! It's all out there when you decide to date. Do the shimmy in the bed sheets, all that. It's all up to to two people, but know yourself, respect yourself, guide yourself. And when I say guide yourself, I say it like this: be strong enough to know that you hold your own ground, but also respect the fact if someone gave you that foundation. So understand, you're not no lima bean, you know what I'm saying? You won't just fold it up into some napkin and put underneath some sunlight. You was here about 2 weeks later. Took a hand to fold that napkin and get your ass where you was going to be, just like it took someone else and 2 other people to get you here now. So understand, there's 2 different types of people. There's 2 different kinds of people. There's 2 different categories, I believe. 2 different categories of who I believe are good people. Are people. You have a category of folks that are good people, and then you have ones that could be good partners. I don't think there's no middle there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like this. I feel like this. You have a customer come to your business. I'm going to say this and I'm going to be up out of here. You have a customer that comes into your business. They're interested not only in the product, but they're interested in the product. You feel me? Well, look. You want this money or you want this, but you can't have both. That goes for male, that goes for female. The best way for you to classify someone that's going to be in your life is for you to classify them one at a time, because that way you'll be able to juggle and handle them. Okay? So, starting out, it doesn't matter what type of relationship it's going to be. Are you a good person or could you be a good partner? The classifications, the qualifications, the prerequisites, they're different per category. So you need to check where you are. If you out here still getting angry and mad and punching walls and shit and writing hateful stuff on the walls and stuff about someone previously, you're still healing. That's cool. You'll get past it. But for the ones that are solid enough to go out here and say, look, business or personal, this is where I stand. You either come into this category of you're going to be a good person to me, or you could potentially be a good partner. But you need to also go to that video where I talk about potential versus reality. So make sure that you don't trip yourself up, because we all about self-awareness and self-reflection over here. So, one attack like the other complain. Which one are you?
The depths of the media sees no evil. Buildings crash in 9/11, no sake for the people. Children take to everything, others willing to feel anything, just to say they were there. Boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, domestic violence. Do you care? When the curtains close, your head hangs low. You're wishing someone was there. Just turn to me for relief. I know how you feel. I am you. You are me. We share symptoms of the black sheep. Aren't you aware?
This image, I remember howling winds, nights trying to hustle to 10 degrees, ash on my knuckles. Coke in my long john, sipping on the brisk. A tall glass of nigga, please, who get a sip of this? Coke in my long john, slave to the sin. Call me young coke there if the cops try to frisk. I may get a grip, I may get a grip. I may slapping 20s, lots of tails and some shrimp. I used to bump Wayne all day as a pimp, now I'm past Wayne Drake and going in.